Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to another episode of the South Carolina Gamecocks Dynasty here on EA Sports College Football 25. And we have the third game of this gauntlet here on the road in Norman, Oklahoma for the first time ever. We will face the Oklahoma Sooners. These teams have never played before in their history, surprisingly enough. And we get to welcome them to the SEC with this matchup. If you're excited for this one, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more Dynasty Mode content, as it'll be South Carolina versus number 9 Oklahoma here in this one, and we are underway. Oklahoma, the Sooners, will start off with the football as they will be touched back, and here comes Jackson Arnold in this offense. The first play will be a give. There's already a man hurt. The right tackle, Jake Taylor, hurt on the first play. So now 2nd and 6 as Arnold, one of the impact players in this offense, hands it off for Justin Beebe, getting the first 2 carries. And it's quickly 3rd and 4 for the Sooners. Arnold will now air it out, 3rd and 4. He throws it left side, and he's got a first down, caught out to the 44. Oklahoma, they will move fast. This is a very high-tempo offense, a lot of playmakers. And on 1st and 10, though, there's a playmaker on defense. Tonka Hemingway with a big hit, loss of 1. Now 2nd and 11. Arnold with a beautiful pass right side. Threads the needle. That's Jaleel Farouk, the impact senior, with the first down. And Oklahoma already in plus territory. Here's Arnold with the keeper. And Jackson Arnold will get outside. However, this play will not fully count. There will be a flag down. It's an illegal block in the back, but it's downfield on Farouk. So it still will be a first down. They just won't get all the yardage that they got. So now out to the 22. Arnold will hand it off. This time it is the true freshman Taylor Tatum, a 4-star recruit from Longview, Texas. Oklahoma is without Gavin Sawchuk today. He's out with a broken collarbone. He should be back next week. So he will be replaced by Beebe and Tatum today. Here on 3rd and 3, it's a check down. That's Jake the Snake Roberts. No, not really the real Jake the Snake, but Jake Roberts with a first down. Now it's the 11, handoff for Beebe as he gets 4. Makes it now 2nd and 7. Offense driving all the way down inside the 10. Handoff again, and he's going to be stopped. Gain of maybe 2. Good run defense so far here from the Gamecocks. It's 3rd and 6. Beebe to throw, Arnold to throw, and he has his man, but he's inches shy. So what do you do here? Oklahoma will set up for the field goal, interesting enough. They'll take the 3 points, despite being on the 1-yard line. No, it's actually a fake. They flip it to the kicker. He has a man wide open in the end zone, but he can't get the throw off. Oklahoma tried to get cute, and they come away with 0 points as the Gamecock offense will now take the field, led by Raheem Sanders. As they'll start at their own 10, it'll be the first carry to Sanders, and he's going to go backwards. Oklahoma has a very good front 7, led by middle linebacker Danny Stutzman. As now on 2nd and 14, nice pass for a gain of 11. 3rd and 3 now, trying to set up a screen, and it's dropped. Attaway couldn't hold it in, and the Gamecocks go 3 and out on their first drive. So back with the Oklahoma offense, who came up empty on their first possession despite a great drive. And Beebe's starting to get going. 2nd and 1, Arnold with the keeper this time. However, the play will not stand. There is a flag down, and it looks like Spencer Brown, the now right tackle, coming in for the injured Jake Taylor, will get called for a hold. So we will take that. Now 2nd and 11. Arnold off his spot, throws it short. He's got his man, and that's going to be basically a 10-yard gain. Now makes it 3rd and 1. So they go back to the ground game, and it's a huge hole up the middle. Justin Beebe has it, and he's going to get out. 7 early rushes for 30 yards for the redshirt sophomore. Now another handoff and another big chunk of gain. I praise the run defense on the first drive. They have been very bad on this drive. Gaping holes everywhere. Now to the 21. Oklahoma still going hurry up, as now it's an RPO out in the flats, and that'll pick up 5. Judge Collier with his 3rd tackle. 2nd and 5, back to the ground game, and Debo Williams will made him there for a minimal gain, and now it's a big 3rd and 3. Oklahoma hurries to the line. Arnold will throw for it. In the pocket, moves to his left, and he'll eat a sack. That is Gilbert Edmonds, a reserve lineman in, thanks to the no huddle. He gets his first career sack of the season. And that'll be 3 points for Oklahoma, as the next drive for the Gamecocks will not start off well. It's going to be a holding on left tackle Trey Babalade, who has been very up and down this season. So it's now 1st and 20 for South Carolina, as here is a throw for Simon. The tight end comes across the formation, and he picks up 5. Now 3rd and 4. This place is rocking. arguably a top 5 place to play at, as we're taking the deep shot for Harbor, and it's almost intercepted. Gentry Williams with his hands on it. Harbor had a step, but Sellers just a little underthrown there. And the Gamecocks still have yet to get a first down today. It's been all Oklahoma's offense today, and somehow they're only up by 3. After a 2-yard gain by Jackson Arnold, they will go RPO, and that one will be incomplete. Nice play by Swain to break that one up. Now 3rd and 8, spreading out the defense again, as Arnold will throw for it, and he has a man in his face, avoids a sack somehow, and just throws it incomplete. It'll be a punt away. But, unfortunately, the Gamecocks down by 3 after a quarter. However, they do have the football here. It's been pretty back and forth, but South Carolina now sustaining a drive for the first time today. But they end up in 3 points. It's from the right hash. Mason Love will kick it up and through. So it ends in 3 to begin the second quarter, but we're all knotted up again. Here comes Oklahoma's offense again from their own 38. Handoff, and nice play by Hemingway will stop them in the backfield, loss of 1. Incomplete pass, now 3rd and 11. Arnold to throw for it. Looks, fires downfield, and it's a great pass on the money. Again finds Jaleel Farouk downfield, and Oklahoma will quickly hurry to the line. Flipping it to the R38 as here's a run. Is almost a hold on Brown that time. Doesn't get called, and it's a pickup of 2. 2nd and 8. Again. Arnold this time keeps it, but he doesn't fool Martin Scott. That's in the backfield loss. Now 3rd and 11. Oklahoma will go empty here as it's a deep pass left side, but it's batted away. Swain and Smith there. And Oklahoma will try a 56-yard field goal for the Florida State transfer, and he pulls it left. Had the leg just a little bit to the left was Tyler Keltner. And again, still only 3 points for Oklahoma. They've had a lot of good drives, but we're still knotted up at 3 apiece. 3rd and 7 here for South Carolina quickly. Sellers will step up and run for it, and he'll pick it up with his legs. Sellers been very good on the ground today, as that one's almost intercepted. Looking for a bubble screen that was quickly interrupted. 2nd and 10. Sellers again going to take off with it. Going to have a first down and a lot more. The redshirt freshman Lenore Sellers. Very dangerous with his legs. He's got South Carolina out to the 26, as here's a quick hitter to Jared Brown. Picks up 7. 2nd and 3. Now handoff for Sanders. Nice juke move. Gets a first down. Out to the 11 are the Gamecocks. Looking to take a lead here. 1st and 10. That one's almost intercepted. Right through the hands of Des Malone, the senior San Diego State transfer. 2nd and 10. Sellers rolls to his right. There's a flag down. He's running for his life, but still there's going to be a hold somehow. I'm going to get the right tackle, Cason Henry, as both him and Bobalay, the left tackle and the right tackle, have struggled so far this season. That backs us up now, 2nd and 20. Sellers takes the snap, immediately moves to his right, and he's going to fire off his back foot for Sanders, and he's got him! Touchdown Gamecocks, Raheem Sanders from 21 yards out with the catch. And the Gamecocks take their first lead today. It's 10-3. Oklahoma now back with the football playing on the back foot, but it's not stopping Justin Beebe, who's now out to 18 for 105 already. He's going to get his 19th carry now, an absolute workhorse here in the first half, and he picks up a first down. South Carolina needs to do a better job in run defense, as now they're starting to stack in the box a little bit, just trying to slow down Oklahoma. Arnold, though, will counter with a pass out to that flats, and it'll be a first down and a lot more. Goal to go now for Oklahoma. Just a very talented offense on all levels. Back to the ground game now. Beebe up the middle. He's going to dive, and he's going to find the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Justin Beebe finds the end zone. Who said they need Gavin Sawchuk? Because he is looking very good so far. Now at 10 apiece, here's the next drive for South Carolina, and Sellers doing all he can, but he's going to lose 2. 2nd and 12. Play fake. Sellers quickly under pressure, and he's going to go down for a big sack in the backfield. That is a massive loss. Now 3rd and 24. Sellers tries a deep ball, gets hit as he throws, and it's almost intercepted. Just an abysmal drive there for the Gamecocks. Next drive for Oklahoma will go down to the 2-minute warning, and they'll kick a field goal to take the lead. So it's 13-10 now in favor of the Sooners. And South Carolina, though, with a chance to get some points before the half, as here's Gage Larvadane for a quick hitter for 6. And now South Carolina will try a 2-minute drill. Hurrying to the line. It's a handoff for Sanders. He'll have the first down. South Carolina continuing to push the pace. They'll hurry back to the line. Sellers takes the snap, looking to throw for it. Steps up. He's actually going to tuck it and run, and he'll have a first down. Slides down to Oklahoma's 47. Now we got a minute and a half left to go. Sellers steps up in the pocket, fires. He's got Gage Larvadain downfield. A beautiful strike, gain of 28. And now South Carolina in the red zone will slow it down a little bit. They don't want to give Oklahoma too much time, as now we're inside a minute. Here's this tight end Simon who gets a first down. And again, South Carolina will bleed clock. Inside 30 seconds. Sellers looks short, has Simon again, and he will be tackled in bounds. And now South Carolina will use their first timeout. Second and goal now. Sellers looking for short for Harbor, and he gets deflected. Nice pass breakup, saves a touchdown. It's now third and goal. Sellers short for Larvadain, he'll be inches shy. Gamecocks, though, will challenge it. You might as well. You got one timeout. So let's see if he got in. Very close, but it's obvious that he did not. So we'll burn our last timeout. So we'll just take the 3 points going into the half to tie it up. However, Mason doesn't pull it enough. He misses it right from short distance, and Oklahoma now will take a 13-10 lead into the half as the Sooners have been gifted the lead. Overall, a good first half for the Gamecocks. You just got to slow down the run game and not miss the field goals. They're playing Oklahoma tough. We'll see who takes it in the second half. It will be the Gamecocks who do have the football to begin the second half, currently down by 3 after they missed the field goal going into the break, as they'll start off on the ground. It has not been the best day for Raheem Sanders, only 7 for 30, a little bit quiet day for his production. Second and 9, trying to get the ball to Harbor, and he can't hold on. It's been a hard time getting the ball in his hands today. He's had a couple of drops, which was his one complaint before the season started. Third and 9, screen for Sanders, but the Sooners are all over it. Kip Lewis, the sophomore redshirt, swings him out of bounds. And that'll be a 3-and-out for the Gamecocks, giving it right back to Oklahoma. And this man had a great first half. Justin Beebe even starts this one. Should have been a loss by Tonka Hemingway, but he rips off a big gain. He's got 21 now for a $143. This time Tonka makes sure he gets the stop. That's a loss of 2. Second and 17. Second and 12 now, excuse me. It's a screen pass, and it's read to perfection. Gamecocks honing in on the halfback here is on third and 14. That's just a beautiful strike to Dion Burks. The Purdue transfer has become an impact target here on this Sooners offense. Is now out to the 31. Handoff the freshman again, Taylor Tatum, who bounces it outside. He picks up 8. Then again, Oklahoma goes hurry up. Quick pass up the seam, up the middle. It's caught inside the 5. Down at the 1-yard line goes Andrew Anthony. Goal to go now for the Sooners. Handoff for Beebe, and he's going to get marked shy. Trying again. Now goal line package. Handoff, and he squeaks into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Second on the day for Justin Beebe, who is having a Heisman-type day. It's now 20-10 in favor of Oklahoma. Offense has got to get started, and this will help. An RPO to Jared Brown and the former Coastal Carolina Chanticleer will have a first down out to the 50. Man in motion now across to Simon. He'll now go block right side, and it doesn't even free up Sanders. Loss of 1 makes it second and 11. Sellers trying to make some change to the play at the line, and they don't hear it. This is actually a busted play. Sellers didn't want this play anymore. Instead, it's going to work in a first down. So interesting development there as they try to audible, but it's so loud in here at Gaylord Stadium that they couldn't hear it. Nonetheless, first down at the 39 now as Attaway checks in. He'll get a handoff, and he doesn't get any space either. Oklahoma's run defense has been sensational today. Trying a pitch, and it's not going to work to Brown. Loss of 5. Now third and 12. Sellers in the pocket. It's collapsing. He just airmails it to the sidelines. Gamecocks punt again. Getting dominated at the line of scrimmage today on both facets of the ball. After a 7-yard strike, now second and 3. Arnold fires right side, and that one is caught. An absolute beauty of a pass. Tight window throw, and he gets it in there. Now to the 47 of South Carolina. First and 10, right side. This one's broken up. Nice defense there in the secondary. Second and 10, back to the ground. It's Tatum. He gets a great block from Fibecci on the right guard spot. He picks up 5. Now third and 5. Man in motion is Tatum. Looking short. This one's incomplete. Hit down. Nice stop there by the defense. They'll force a 59-yard try from Oklahoma. Keltner already missed one today from about this distance, as this one is up, and this time it is through. What a kick by the Florida State transfer. Extends the Seminoles' lead, now 23-10. Third quarter coming to a close. The Seller rolls to his left. He finds his tight end, Simon, way downfield. That'll help. And South Carolina getting something going here. About a minute left to play in the third quarter. Sellers goes empty here on 1st and 10. And he's quickly going to roll out. Nothing open. Just not a lot of time to throw the football. Oklahoma's pinning their ears back and getting to Sellers. 2nd and 10. Handoff to Sanders up the middle. And he's going to find the end zone. Touchdown Gamecocks. A quick 22 on the ground for Raheem Sanders. And the Gamecocks right back in this ball game. It's 23-17. You're only down by 6. 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter, and here's a run by Tatum that's swallowed up. That is Sanders getting in the backfield, loss of 1. Now 3rd and 4, Arnold to throw for it, checks it down short, and Tatum steps out of bounds. That's a 3-and-out for Oklahoma going into the fourth quarter, where South Carolina only trails by 6, and it seems like they're gaining a little bit of momentum here. Here's a look at the top 25, and I keep talking about this gauntlet, but if you look at the rankings next week, we got number 5 Texas A&M, so again, not getting any easier, but you're in this game, and there's still a quarter to play. Start this drive with an 8-yard catch by Sanders. He's got 10 grabs on the day. 2nd and 2. Here's Attaway checking in. He's got space down the sideline, and we'll take it. Sellers up to 257 and a score today. His next play tries to get it to Simon, but he runs out of bounds. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Handoff. Attaway blown up in the backfield. Caden Woolard, the senior Miami, Ohio transfer, with the stop. Now it's 3rd and 14. Sellers wants the deep ball to Harbor. It's tipped, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman Jr., the senior safety. Seller wanted it all. Can't really pin that interception fully on him. It was a great defensive play. That's INT number 8 on the season, and Oklahoma stays ahead by 6. Off the INT, here's Beebe on the run. He picks up a first down. He's got 25 carries today. Absurd production as he gets carry number 26. And it's actually not going to count because there is a holding call on the play. Looks like they're going to get center Troy Everett, the redshirt junior. Going to make it 1st and 18. Oklahoma spreading out the defense, trying to run it with Tatum, and he'll get a lot of this yardage back as he picks up about 9. Now 3rd and 2, trying an option with Arnold, and he pitches it, but the ball's on the ground. It's picked up by a lineman, as that will at least save good field position, but Oklahoma will punt it away. South Carolina back with the football. They'll start here with a 3-yard carry. Just trying some misdirection, but nothing is working today on the ground. Even this screen is swallowed up. What a play by Willie Washington, who we've impacted today on a few assets. 3rd and 7. Sellers looks short. He can't even get the pass away. Trey Bobalay gets blown up by Jaren Kanak. South Carolina will punt the ball away, but the punter gets hit. Kai Kroger hit, and this will stay with South Carolina. We just talked about Woodall making a nice play, but now he's going to get called for the roughing the kicker. A big penalty here, as Jaren Kanak will be called for, So South Carolina with another chance here, but again, they can't get the ball to Harbor. Another drop, his 3rd of the day. 2nd and 10, Sellers running for his life. He somehow gets rid of it, and again, it's been hard, tough sledding for the offense today. 3rd and 10, now Sellers steps up to run with it, and he's going to be hit after a gain of 5. And now South Carolina will actually punt it away. Oklahoma now at their own 11. Still only up by 6. It's been a tough game, but it could be a lot worse. We're still in one possession. Good stop on 1st down, and now a good stop on 2nd down. It looks like the run defense is finally starting to hone in. That was DQ Smith with the first hit. Now 3rd and 8, trying to set up a screen, and Debo Williams is all over it. Loss of 3. Stepping up is the defense. Now the offense just has to hold their end. Are out past midfield, but we won't be anymore. It's going to be a hold on Bobalay. How are you on the ground and you get called for a holding? I guess he just tackled him to the ground. It's been tough sledding out there for the left tackle. Now 1st and 22, just a handoff to Attaway to try to get some of those yards back, and he picks up 6. Now 3rd and 4. This place is rocking. Sellers to throw. Short. Has Simon. That's a 1st down. Keeps the drive alive to the 36, and now we're coming inside 5 minutes. Motion Attaway out of the backfield, 1st and 10. Sellers escapes the pocket. He has his eyes downfield. A wide open Simon, but he doesn't turn around. That is 6. If Joshua Simon looks for the football, he wasn't expecting it. Instead, it's incomplete. And South Carolina misfires there, as there's a gain of 3 on 2nd down. 3rd and 7. Now Oscar Attaway, who tries to hurdle defender. He can't. And South Carolina's going to go for it. Field goal doesn't do you anything here. 4th and 3. Sellers rolls to his left. He escapes the pocket. He's going to have the first down and a lot more. Sellers inside the 5, spun out at the 3-yard line. Now goal to go for South Carolina. 9 for 97 for Sellers on the ground. It's a pass out on 1st and goal for Simon, and he gets maybe to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal now. Handoff. Braswell cuts it up. He finds an end zone touchdown. Gamecocks. We're all tied up at 23, barring the extra point. Mason Love trying to give the Gamecocks a lead, and he does. South Carolina with their first lead of the day. They're up by a point as we come to the 2-minute warning. Oklahoma driving as this is caught. This will be the 2-minute warning. But for some reason, the officials are letting Oklahoma go. Hurry up. Coach Rob is furious on the sideline. This should be a break. South Carolina should be allowed to sub in some players. It's a 2-minute warning. Instead, it's 3rd and 1, a big down, and it's a big play for the Sooners. Questionable officiating there. That should have stopped the game. Jake Roberts is hurt on the play, but it's 1st and 10 now from the 20. Oklahoma in field goal territory to retake the lead. So South Carolina will start burning timeouts. There's the first. A first down will essentially give the Sooners a chance to kick the game-winning field goal as the time expires. So this is a big 3rd and 9. What does Oklahoma do? They will run it with Beebe. He bounces out right side. And how about the run defense on this set of downs? They get all 3 stops. It'll be about a minute 40 as the kick from the right hash is up and good. Oklahoma has a 2-point lead with no timeouts for the Gamecocks, but you got about 100 seconds. This will start with Gage Larvadine taking it about the 6. He's going to cut it up, and he's going to get pretty good start, but he puts the football on the ground. Oh, it's picked up by South Carolina. That could have been game there. The freshman Eric McCarthy forced it. But South Carolina gets back on it. You got no timeouts. All you need, though, is a field goal. Sellers quickly out of the pocket, takes it himself, and he picks up a first down and gets out of bounds. Now 90 seconds as Lenore Sellers up over 100 yards on the ground. Next play, check down. Oscar Attaway shakes the defender and gets out of bounds. He beats Stutzman on the quick route. We haven't called his name a lot today. 2nd and 2 now. Sellers, again, just dumps it off. This is DJ Braswell, who breaks another tackle and picks up a first down. That's big because that'll momentarily stop the clock. And now South Carolina will go no huddle themselves. Next play, Sellers, quickly, right side. That's a tough pass, but it's caught by Simon. And now the Gamecocks are on the fringe of field goal territory. They say the target line is the 30. Braswell gets the carry. He'll have that marker, but this is a long kick. Inside a minute to go. He's within range, but he is a struggling kicker. Sellers, 2nd and 7. This will help. He gets outside the pocket, and he has it inside the 20. South Carolina now set up for the game-winning field goal. They'll run it, try to center it here with Braswell, but he actually goes way outside. So we're inside 40 seconds. They'll hurry to the line. And now they'll just quickly pass it. That'll sign it up. Brady Hunt centers the football. And now South Carolina will bring out the field goal team to try to win this one. It is Mason Love. Oklahoma will call a timeout if they want to stop the clock with 18 seconds. This for the go-ahead field goal. It's right down the center from 25 yards. Mason Love, the kick is up. And it is good. South Carolina has regained the lead 27-26 with 15 seconds left to go. Oklahoma has to make a miracle happen here. They're going to return this. This will kill some clock. 3 seconds run off, and he only gets to the 15. You only need to get in field goal range, though. Jackson Arnold, quick pass up the right side, and that's a big gain. He strikes with Jaleel Farouk out to the 47 with 7 seconds. Oklahoma. Though it's 2 timeouts. They're going to try the Hail Mary. This one's hit as he throws. I think you had a chance to maybe do a quick pass and get out of bounds. You don't anymore. This is out of field goal range, so this will be the last play. It'll be a Hail Mary from the 47. Arnold takes the snap. He fires left side. It's incomplete, and South Carolina is going to win it. The upset has happened here in Norman, Oklahoma. The Gamecocks win it 27-26. Lenore Sellers already with his 2nd game-winning drive of the season. What a year it's been for this Gamecocks team. This is the gauntlet I keep talking about. We face 4 strong teams in a row, all top-ranked teams. And through 3 of them, we're 2-1. Absolute sensational play from South Carolina. I know they got cooked in the ground game at the beginning of the game, but I have to give them some props. In the second half, Beebe did not get free, especially in those late downs where a first down essentially ends it. and Oklahoma can kick a field goal, we stopped them. So the defense stepped up when needed. The offense came through down the stretch. And we pick up a victory, move to 5-2 on the year. And we get some good news. We get some commits. Safety Sonny Gallen after this game, a 4-star from Belmont, I do like, will be committed. And that will help our secondary because we already got Rubin. And I think Gallen is a guy, a 4-star, who has great coverage skills. He's got great speed. He should help very early in his college career. But he's not the only commit. Right tackle, Jamie Johns from Abbeville, South Carolina, 3-star commits, and this is a guy I like a lot. We got some film of him from Abbeville High School. He's a big body, and he's strong, and he can move. Here they are playing Darlington High School. We got a recruit from earlier in this year, and look at him just moving people out the way. Jamie Johns from Abbeville High School is the 4th commit here. He's a power blocker. He's a gem. He's got great strength, maybe a little bit raw on some of his blocking skills, but a great addition to this offensive line that struggled this year. However, it's not all good news. We lose out on our final 2 5-stars. Jason East goes to Georgia. I thought we had a really good chance to get him, but as the Bulldogs and the Gators showed a lot of interest down the stretch, he quickly flipped to Georgia. And we lose 5-star Derek Moffitt to Florida. Unfortunate because not only do we lose these 5-stars, but we'll be playing these 5-stars for years to come as they stay in the SEC. He was a big, strong, great pass rushing at D-tackle. We lose Moses Trinidad in-state to Clemson. That always hurts. He was a great pass-protecting right guard that really could have helped this offensive line, a 4-star. Look at those passing block ratings. My goodness. But instead, he'll go to Clemson. And then we lose Marvin McGee, a 3-star halfback to Appalachian State. He was more of a receiving back. I wasn't fully giving a ton of points into him, so I kind of expected this one. But he would have been good out of the backfield as a catcher, which has really been a part of our offense this year. We also get some news in SEC Defensive Player of the Week. Tonka Hemingway, 5 tackles for a loss, helped that D-line down the stretch. And we reached our bye week, so we'll recount some of these stories. Colorado knocks off Arizona in a shootout, over 100 points in that one. Tennessee knocks off Alabama in the 3rd week of October, big win for the Vols. And then NC State stays undefeated against Cal. Here's your look around the league at all of the scores. The Troy Trojans beat South Alabama in a rivalry. Western Kentucky knocks off Sam Houston. And then Georgia State in the Sun Belt will beat Marshall. To the ACC, Virginia Tech over Boston College. Florida State knocks off Duke. Rutgers stays undefeated. They're in the top 10 now. They beat UCLA 34-14. Missouri gets a win over Auburn in struggling SEC schools. Texas A&M stays in the top 5. They beat Mississippi State. Wake Forest is victorious over UConn. Clemson gets back in the win column. They knock off Virginia. Houston with an upset on the road in Kansas, 27-21. That knocks the Jayhawks out of rankings. Rice is still undefeated. They're not ranked. Give the Owls some respect. They beat Tulane. Arkansas State over Southern Miss. We see Texas State over Old Dominion. A couple of Sun Belt matchups. Michigan stays undefeated. They beat Illinois. Iowa over Michigan State. Still looking for their first Big Ten win. Central Michigan over Eastern Michigan, a rivalry matchup. Indiana over Nebraska. Oregon knocks off Purdue. They stay in the top 10. We see Northwestern beat Wisconsin. The Wildcats, with their small field, it's helping them out. Georgia in the game of the week destroys Texas. If there's any doubt that Georgia should be number 1, they get it, the answers there. Arkansas knocks off LSU. The Tigers no longer ranked. Stanford over SMU in what is now an ACC matchup. Arizona State over Cincinnati. A lot of points scored this week in the Big 12. Kansas State then knocks off West Virginia. Oklahoma State stays undefeated. They beat BYU. Iowa State over UCF. And then Charlotte, they're a sleeper team. They have a chance to be that other 5. They win over Navy. Army loses to East Carolina. Not a good week for our military schools. UAB over USF. New Mexico beats winless Utah State. Wyoming is victorious over San Jose State. Maryland drops at home to USC. They get beat pretty good. Bowling Green in rivalry over Kent State is victorious by a touchdown. We saw Tennessee beat Alabama. Texas Tech is victorious over Baylor. And then we get into SEC. The Florida knocks off the Kentucky Wildcats. Tulsa with a victory over Temple. Notre Dame drops by 1 to Georgia Tech. Good win there for the Yellow Jackets. Miami beats Louisville. Back to the Big 12, Utah over TCU. And then North Texas over Memphis. UNLV gets a win over the Pac-2's Oregon State. Colorado State beats Air Force. And then the ACC and NC State, we saw them stay undefeated. Fresno State over Nevada. We saw the score over 100 points in favor of Colorado. And the other Pac-12 or Pac-2 team loses to Hawaii. Here's a look at your rankings. Georgia regains the number 1 spot that a lot of people think they probably should have never lost. Otherwise, the top 6 all remain unchecked. I agree with most of the rankings in the top 10. Very strong. However, Oklahoma only falls to 15. We are back in the rankings at 22. I think we should be over Oklahoma, but I digress. At least we're back in the rankings. South Carolina with their deserved spot in the top 25. A couple teams fall. Kansas, LSU, Kentucky shouldn't have been in the first place. Notre Dame and SMU. A couple big games this week, all in conference play. Rutgers puts their undefeated record to the test against the Trojans. Oklahoma versus Ole Miss in the SEC. Oregon will play host to Illinois in the Big Ten. And then in the other SEC matchup, Texas A&M, who we'll see next week, versus LSU. But we have a bye week this week. What we're going to do is we're going to take a look around the country. Haven't done that yet, and just look at some of the early stories, as well as go back into recruiting to see how the battles are going. But thank you guys so much for watching this one. We got a huge win this week. What a win over Oklahoma. Another exciting affair. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop that like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more Dynasty content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.